Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.com.
Hi students, good morning to everyone. So in this session we are going to discuss two important part. Number one is the lattice energy and number two is the most important Fazan rules. Okay na? So now what is the lattice energy? So 1 mark point of view, define lattice energy or what is the lattice energy, definitions are very very important. Now see what is the lattice energy. The energy is required to completely separated to completely separated 1 mole of solid ionic compound into the gases constituted ions. So what is the lattice energy na? The energy is required. What is the important of energy? 1 mole of the solid ionic compound completely converted into the gaseous ion. That energy is generally lattice energy. So once again my dear students, what is the lattice energy? 1 mole of the solid ionic compound. இப்போ ஒரு solid ionic compound இருக்கு. அது solid ionic compound, it's converted into gaseous ion. It's converted into gaseous ion. Some energy is required. That energy is called generally lattice energy. For example here NaCl, sodium chloride salt. So this is a solid ionic compound. It's converted into Na plus Cl minus. Na plus Cl minus gaseous ion. Some energy is required because of the in between of the sodium to chlorine ionic bond is there. If you break this ionic bond, this NaCl converted into Na plus Cl minus. So now here break the bond, some energy is required. That energy is nothing but lattice energy. For example, in sodium chloride to convert it into sodium ion or chlorine ion, 788 kilojoule per mole energy is required. That's why whenever sodium chloride converted into the ion, this much of the energy is required. So 788 kilojoule per mole energy is nothing but lattice energy of the NaCl. Lattice energy of the NaCl. This is the most important definition. 1 mark point of view, 2 marks point of view, very very important. Once again see repeated. The energy is required to completely separated 1 mole of the solid ionic compound into gases constituted ions. That is called lattice energy. It is called lattice energy. NaCl, it's converted into Na plus and Cl minus. So here the energy is required 788 kilojoule per mole. So this is the lattice energy. Now we are entering to the most important part in chemical bonding, Fazan rule. Fazan is a scientist name. So he suggested some rules. What is that rule? Actually the simple way, what is the Fazan rule? You know that very well my dear student. Ionic bonds compounds are there, covalent bond compounds are there. Ionic bond compound, covalent bond compound. For example, NaCl is a ionic bond. What is the reason? Complete transfer of the electron from one atom to another atom to form a bond, that is called ionic bond. Covalent bonds enna, the mutual sharing of the electrons in between of the two atom, bond is formed, that is called covalent bond. You know that very well. Covalent bonds are two category: polar covalent bond, non-polar covalent bond. Polar covalent bond means definitely poles are formed, positive pole or negative pole. Especially here unequal sharing of the electron. Polar covalent bonds na unequal sharing of the non-polar covalent bond na poles it's not formed, non-polar poles is not formed, okay na. So this is the covalent bonds, different types, polar covalent bond and non-polar. But now Fazan rule suggested one important statement regarding to the ionic bonds or covalent bond. In a nature, listen very carefully, in a nature, any one of the compound it is not 100% ionic, any one of the compound it is not 100% covalent. If one, you will take one ionic compound, so a little bit covalent characters are present in the ionic bond. Similarly, covalent bond is also having some little bit percentage of the ionic character. So keep it in your mind, Nana. According to the Fazan rule, 100% of the covalent, any one of the component is not 100% of the ionic, any one of the component is not 100% of the covalent. So the ionic compound has some little bit percentage of the covalent bond has some little bit percentage of the ionic. This is information was explained by the Mr. Fazan scientist. So now you carefully listen. Your doubt is actually, sir, NaCl is a purely ionic, but it is also having some little bit percentage of the covalent nature. That information we are going to discuss in this session very clearly. How then NaCl or ionic compound act as a covalent or covalent compound act as a ionic. That information today we are going to discuss in this session. Okay, first one, see Fazan rule. What is the Fazan rule? 100%, any one of the compound, ionic compound, it is not exactly 100%, it has some little bit covalent characters. See Nana, Fazan rule. An ionic compound like M plus X minus, you know, ionic compound, metal as a plus is represented, metal as a plus, X is a halogens minus. For example, sodium plus Cl minus. Sodium is a metal, so that's why is represented M plus. X minus means it is a non-metal, halogen group, it is a minus. So according to Fazan rule, an ionic compound like M plus X minus, the bond is not considered to be 100%. It means any one of the ionic compound, it is not 100% of ionic, it has some little bit percentage of the covalent. So that is the most important point. An ionic compound like M plus X minus, the bond is not considered to be 100% of ionic, but it has some covalent character. It has some covalent character. Likewise, a covalent bond has some ionic character. So, for example, NaCl, it's generally NaCl 90%, more than 90% is ionic, but 10%, less than 10% is a covalent behavior. But how, sir? Sodium donated the electron to the chlorine, chlorine accepted the electron, but how here covalent bond is possible? Now I will explain very clearly along with the example. Just a minute. Now see here, what is the Fazan rule, my dear student? An ionic compound like M plus X minus, the bond is not considered to be 100% of ionic, but it has some covalent character. Likewise, a covalent bond has some ionic character. The partial covalent behavior in an ionic bond. Listen carefully. The partial covalent behavior or character, the partial covalent character in an ionic bond has been explained by the Fazan. The scientist name is Fazan. So similarly, the partial ionic behavior in an covalent bond has been also explained by the Fazan scientist. Now, reason. Why ionic compound act as a covalent? Similarly, covalent compound act as a ionic. Now, here reason is there. Reason number one, see carefully. When a cation approaches to, listen very carefully every student, when ionic bond or cation or anion is there. Metal is the cation, non-metal is the anion. For example, NaCl, Na plus Cl minus. Sodium is the cation, Cl minus is the anion. So, how the ionic compound contains a little bit percentage of the covalent behavior, this is the first reason. What is that reason? See, when a cation approaches to an anion, the electron cloud of the anion is attracted towards the cation and hence to distorted the shape, that effect is called polarization of the anion. See carefully, my dear students. Actually, in ionic bond, cation is donated the electron to the anion. So oppose a bond is formed. That bond is commonly known as the ionic bond. Here important thing is, after formation of the ionic bond, listen carefully, after formations of the ionic bond, what happen? Cations are approaching to the anion. Listen carefully, cations are approaching to the anion. Hence what happen here? Anion attracted towards the cation, very close to each other. The shape of the ionic compound molecule is distorted. So here attracted means sharing of the electron. But initially NaCl is formed, cation anion initially formed ionic. After formations of the ionic bond, the cation approaching to, so now see here, the cation approaching to the anion electron cloud, valence electron cloud attracted towards the cation nucleus, both of them approaching to each other. This approaches is nothing but sharing. So that's why the ionic compound showing the covalent character. Now I explain with the help of this picture. Now see carefully, my dear students. See here. Okay, this is a cation, this is an anion. You know that very well, cation is always small size, anion is always bigger size because of extra electrons are there. Now what happened? First this is a cation, already donated one electron, is accepted an electron. In between of the two ions, already ionic bond is formed. Okay, na? After completions of the ionic bond, listen carefully. After completions of the ionic bond, what happened? This is the positive. So what happened? Cation approaching to the anion. See here, the electron cloud of the anion. Attracted towards the cation side nucleus. So both of them is connected to each other or approaches to each other. Hence the shape of the ionic bond is distorted. Distorted means changed. The shape of the ionic bond is distorted. So this is already initially ionic bond is completed by the transformations of the electron. After ionic bond formation, the cation approaching to the anion. From the anion, electron cloud attracted towards the cation. Hence the shape is distorted. This shape distorted due to the sharing attractions of the electron. These attractions of the electrons are commonly known as, it's a little bit percentage of the covalent nature. That's why, my dear students, all ionic compound, it is not 100% of the ionic, it has a little bit percentage of the covalent, because of after formations of the ionic bond, from the anion electron cloud attracted towards the cation nucleus side, hence the shape of the molecule of ionic compound is distorted. This distorted region, only the sharing of the electron. That's why this is here also covalent behavior is present here. That is the most important. This information was clearly to explain Mr. Fazan. Now see here big picture. See, this is a cation. This is anion. Whenever anion approaching to the cation, the shape is distorted. This is the shape distorted. Shape distorted, it's represented in the shape distorted due to the reason of the sharing of electron, due to the attractions of electron. Attractions or sharing of electron is represented covalent bond. Understood? So that's why, my dear students, every ionic compound, it has some little bit percentage of the covalent behavior. Now see here, this is the cation, this is the anion. Listen carefully. This is a cation, this is a anion. This is a anion electron, this is pink color nana. This anion electrons is attracted towards the cation nucleus. This anion electron cloud anion electron cloud attracted to the cation nucleus. Similarly, this is a cation, this is a cation, this cation nucleus attracted towards the cation nucleus synana. This cation nucleus attracted to the anion electron. So now this pink color lines are represented anion electron attracted towards the cation nucleus. Similarly here blue color lines irukana. So this is a cation electron. This is a cation electron. The cation electron attracted towards the anion nucleus. So both of them mutually attracted to each other, hence very close to each other, and the shape of the anion is distorted. So this distorted shape is due to the presence of sharing of the electron or attracting of the electron. That's why in ionic compound definitely covalent behavior is there. Definitely covalent behavior is there. So ultimately finally nana, you after completions of the ionic bond, cation approaching to the anion, hence anion electron cloud attracted to the cation nucleus, both of them very close to each other, hence the shape is distorted. The shape distorted due to the attractions of the electron. The attractions of electron present in this molecule that is represented as a covalent behavior. So ultimately ionic compound contain covalent behavior. Okay nana? Good. Next one, polarizing power definition. One more point of view, polarizing power definition is most important. The ability of cation to polarize to the anion is called polarizing power. Which one ability? Here cation ability. The ability of the cation, important definition Anna. The ability of the cation to polarized means attraction. So the ability of the cation to polarize to the anion is called polarizing power. And polarizability, second definition. What is the polarizability? The tendency of an anion. The tendency of an anion. In the first case you will discuss about the cation side. The ability of cation to polarize to the anion is called polarizing power. But polarizability means the tendency of anion to get distorted or polarized by the cation. If in case of my dear student, you say definition from the cation side, that is called polarizing power. If you say definition from the anion side, that is called polarizability. Both of the same, but definitions, titles are different. Polarizing power the ability of the cation to polarize an anion, it's called polarizing power. Polarizability the tendency of anion, it's a habitation. Which one is a habitation? Anion tendency. Tendency is nothing but habit. So the tendency of anion to get polarized or distorted, changed by the cation, it is called polarizability. So these two definitions are very important in board level. So the ability of cation to polarize the anion is called polarizing power. Polarizability means the tendency of anion to get polarized or distorted or changed by the cation, it is called polarizability. It is called polarizability. Okay ma? So these are the polarizing power and polarizability and Fazan rule. Now we are going to discuss factors affecting of Fazan rules for cation factors. So how the cation accepted the electron from the anion. So now factors of Fazan rule. This is also most important factors of Fazan rule. First one for cation. Listen very carefully, every student. In the what type of factors to affected by the Fazan rule? It means ionic compound behavior as a covalent compound and covalent compound behavior as a ionic compound. So first one for cation. Polarizing power, you know that very well, already I clearly explained. The ability of the cation to polarize to an anion. So polarizing power is directly proportional to charge on cation. Very important. If polarizing power increases attraction power increases charges also increases. Understood ma? So that is the most important. So polarizing power of the cation increases na, charge of cation also increases. Now see here, Na plus, Mg plus 2, aluminum plus 3, silicon plus 4. Now here what happened? From sodium to silicon, here what happened? Polarization power increases. Polarization power increases, automatically charges also increases. Keep it in your mind. Now second important point is charge on cation increases. In case of C here, Na plus, Mg plus 2, aluminum plus 3, silicon plus 4. Here cation charges are increases na, covalent character increases, ionic nature decreases. Romba important point my dear students. Ipo cation charges increases na, this is ionic compound, no doubt at all. For example, NaCl, MgCl2. Out of these two example, NaCl, MgCl2 basically ionic compound. But Na plus Mg plus 2, listen carefully, NaCl, magnesium chloride, both of them ionic. But out of these two ionic compound, magnesium chloride is a more covalent behavior. But here see, NaCl, MgCl2, NaCl, MgCl2, AlCl3. But three of them has ionic, but aluminum trichloride is a more covalent. But it is a ionic, but more covalent behavior comparing to NaCl or MgCl2. What is the reason? Here on sodium, magnesium, aluminum, charges are increases. So that's why my dear students, keep it in your mind. This is the most important key point. Charges on cation increases. On cation charges increases na, covalent character also increases. It is a ionic, but covalent characters also increases. Ionic nature is a decreases. Now my question right now, NaCl, MgCl2, aluminum trichloride, silicon tetrachloride. Which is the more covalent behavior? Silicon tetrachloride is a more covalent behavior. Once again, sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, aluminum trichloride, silicon tetrachloride. Out of these four example, which is the maximum ionic behavior? NaCl. NaCl is the maximum ionic behavior. What is the reason? It's a charge. Charge is a low charge comparing to remaining cation. So that's why NaCl more ionic, least covalent. Silicon tetrachloride more covalent and least ionic. But ultimately, basically, these four compounds are ionic behavior. So that's why, my dear students, charges on cation increases, covalent characters are increases, ionic characters are decreases. Now see here, NaCl, MgCl2, AlCl3, SiCl4, increasing the covalent character, decreasing the ionic character. Understood? Silicon tetrachloride is the more ionic character, least covalent behavior, but it's ultimately it's a covalent nature. Next, third point, charges on cation. Ipo cation charge increases na, polarization power increases and covalent character increases. Already just now I clearly explained. So one more, third one na, charge on cation directly proportional to polarization power or directly proportional to covalent character. Upon NiH, charge or cation increases inversely proportional to the ionic character. On cation, charges are increases na, ionic character is decreases, covalent character is increases, and melting point is also decreases. Melting point is also decreases. Okay ma? Now here Mn2 plus, Mn3 plus, Mn4 plus, Mn plus 7. Here Mn plus 7 is more covalent behavior and least ionic behavior. Mn2 plus more ionic behavior, least covalent behavior. Okay nana? This is the Fazan rule important factors. And last and final, size of cation. Polarizations of the anion increases na, polarization of cation anion increases na, the size of cation decreases. So polarization of anion is inversely proportional to 1 by size of the cation. 1 by size of the cation. This is the Fazan rules and regulations, my dear students. So ultimately, what is the Fazan rule? According to the Fazan rule, 100% any ionic compound, it is not 100%. any covalent compound is not a 100% covalent. It has some little bit ionic component, it has some little bit covalent behavior. Covalent component is also having some ionic behavior. So this is the first general rule. Okay, I hope every student easily to understood this entire the concept. In my next class I will start bond orders. That is also very important. Okay ma?